Okay. It's okay? Okay. Thanks very much, Mr. Chairman. Now I talk about the numerical investigation of climate change impact on European wood species vulnerability. This work was performed also at Université Clermont-Auvergne in France. Okay, civil engineering structure as wood here as submitted to external loading as permanent loads, service charge, snow, wind, or traffic. But also to the climatic loading as temperature, relative humidity, moisture content variation, and also transfer charge. But all this loading can induce crack in the skin of structure. Crack is the tap is opening mode, the shear mode, or the out plant mode. In this case, it's very important to investigate the mixed mode crack growth process under thermo, visco, hydromechanical loadings in order at the end to study the 3D process in wood due to the impact of solid woods. Yeah. Okay. In order to study the structural parameters in this kind of study, we use in plant configuration the energy release rate. In this case, the energy, the viscoelastic energy release rate, it's a combination between the elastic energy release rate in opening mode and in shear mode. But in order to introduce the crack growth process, we define a function. This function is a combination with the energy release rate in opening mode and in shear mode, but also with the critical value in opening mode and in shear mode. In this case, if this function is inferior to 1, we have no crack propagation, but if this function is equal to 1, we have crack growth process. Also, it's very, very important to separate the fracture criterion here and the viscoelastic effect in order to know the real impact of time on the collapse of this kind of structure. But in order to give response of this scientific point, my presentation is divided to 4 points. In fact, the crack, this is the scientific problem okay, proposed for this work. It's the crack in heterogeneous civil engineering structures, the non-dependent invariant integrals, the time-dependent material, the creep effect, also the thermo-visco hydromechanical loading. This is the coupling of these two aspects, and at the end, the 3D crack process in simple structure. Okay, to bring this response of this point, my presentation is divided to 4 points. The path independent integral on orthotropic materials with T and A, E integral, the generalization to viscoelastic crack growth materials, some numerical result with finite element process, and at the end, the coming works. Okay, now to study fracture parameters, we use generally G integral and G theta integral. The difference between it is that G is defined on the linear contour here, and in order for the facilities of the numerical implementation, we use the G theta integral. G theta integral is defined on the area contour here by the theta map. Theta map is a map which takes a specific value around inside the ring and outside the ring. This specific value is given here. It's continuously varying between 1 and 0. In this case, we can transform G integral to G theta integral, define our area, and here define our contour. Okay, now in order to introduce mixed mode configuration on this integral approach, we introduce the virtual loads here, the virtual displacement and the real displacement field according to the Lagrangian and the Noether theorem. In this case, we can transform the G integral to M integral defined on the linear contour here, and M theta integral defined on the area domain here. And also the relationships between M integral and the stress intensity factor is given by this expression by choosing a specific value of virtual stress intensity factor here. Okay, now it's possible to generalize this approach to temperature effect and humidity effect by choose a specific value of real and thermal fields, and in this case we can have the T integral, which is the impact of temperature variation but defined on the linear contour. We can also transform the T integral to A integral by introduce the temperature effect here, and this is defined on the area, and this is defined on the linear aspect. This is the two classical terms of the A integral. But in also to take into account the pressure on the crack lips introduced here, we can also generalize the previous integral in this form. In this form, we have the first part of the integral. This is the classical part introduced by Destonnière. This is the part of the temperature effect or humidity variation. This is the effect of the pressure on the crack lips, and this is the effect of the cracklograph process. This approach is implemented in finite element process. But wood is an orthotropic material, and in this case we can define the plane stress condition with a shrinkage coefficient in each direction of wood. Okay, this is the elastic parameters used on the finite element model. I think that this is a maritime pine species, and in this case we can define also integral in orthotropic material by introduce these parameters which take into account the effect of temperature of the relative humidity in each direction of wood. Okay, at the end, in the action of wood, in the action of humidity, wood can would have the time-dependent material. In this case, in order to take into account this behavior, we use a Boltzmann integral here, and we define the generalized Kelvin-Watt model, which is composed of a spring in series with one cells of Kelvin-Watt model. A Kelvin-Watt model cells, it's the combination in parallel of the spring and the dashpot. And in this case, we can reward the integral in all cells of Kelvin-Watt model. In example, here we have the virtual stress of the cells of Kelvin-Watt, and this is the displacement of one cells of Kelvin-Watt. Okay, now we can obtain easily the real stress intensity factor in each mode by choosing a specific value of virtual stress intensity factor and the viscoelastic compliances. And the viscoelastic and the viscoelastic energy release rate is obtained by a summation of viscoelastic energy release rate of each cells of Kelvin-Watt model. To implement this in finite element analysis, we use the incremental strain tensor, which is the relationships between the matrix, the stiffness matrix, the stress increment, and the strain history. And also we use the balance equation in order to have the displacement according to the tangent matrix and the supplementary viscous loads. In this work, we choose two cells or Kelvin-Watt of Kelvin-Watt model given by this expression, two cells of spring. Okay, in order to implement it in finite element software, we propose here the routine. This complex routine in the first time here in step 0, in step 0 here, we have M, the free integral, with the temperature increment and the humidity increment, and we have the initial crack, and in this part we compute all mechanical fault, stress, strain, and displacement. And the new configuration, we have the increment of Cracogroph here, and this new step, in step 1, we compute also the new mechanical field, and the stress increment is the difference of the stress between the step 1 and the step 0. And this increment stress is taken into account a supplementary viscoelastic law in viscoelastic model in order to compute step by step the fracture parameters during the process. Okay, now we use also a mixed mode Cracogroph specimen in order to have energy release rate. This is a match in X direction, in longitudinal direction, in vertical direction for the moisture content on 12%. This is the relationships between the energy release rate versus time for opening mode and shear mode. In the both cases, we see that the energy release rate increase with the time in order to see the impact of viscoelasticity. And we see that also the energy release rate in the case of opening mode, it's more greater. But we see also the impact of the energy release rate for each temperature increment. And we see that the effect of temperature increment on the energy release rate versus moisture content. Okay, now in order to see also the impact of the temperature on the energy release rate, we have choose the 10 degree and 40 degree in the case of opening mode, and we see that in general case the energy release rate increase when the temperature also increase. This result also on the experimental test we performed at the laboratory. Okay, to conclude my presentation, we propose here the analytical formulation of T and A integral in order to generalize G integral, and we combine the viscoelastic effect in this approach. The whole model is implemented in finite element software CAST3M, and we see the impact of thermo, hydro, viscoelastic mechanical effect on the energy release rate. For coming works, it's very important to generalize the T and integral to 3D process to perform experimental 3D fracture by X-ray tomography in order to know the fracture process in the volume, and also to compare numerical result and experimental data. At research, it's very important also. It's the new recommendation to apply this model to green wood in order to know the impact of temperature and mechanical loading in this kind of species. Okay, thanks very much for your attention. Okay.